Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So glad you could join me today. So today we are continuing our work on our Pastel Blossoms journal that we make with my digital kit and that we make together from start to finish. So just to remind you, last time we made this altered window envelope, which has a pocket here, and is hinged with those cute jump rings and eyelets to the first page of the first signature. It flips out and there is some journaling space on the back, and I will leave a link to it in the description for you if you would like to catch up on this. And today I thought we could have some fun with the ephemera from the kit, and we could, you know, try to make it our own in a way. I mean, this is my own, this is my kit, but you know what I mean. When you buy a digital kit, it's often like a product that's ready for you to use, so you just cut it out, you glue it, and you have it, you know, you have an envelope, a journaling card, whatever. But sometimes I think it's good to still try to do something to those digitals, to just kind of add your own character to them and to add your own touch. So this is what I'm going to attempt to do today. So add some more character to my digitals, and maybe to give you some ideas of how you can do it with, you know, with either my digitals or any digitals that you have and you use, and you just would like to make them your own and not just print them and use them as they are, which is of course totally fine. This is how they are designed. This is how the artists usually design them, but we can do something fun. So I thought we would start with the envelope. So in the kit you get one of these big envelopes, and I love envelopes, that's first of all, so I had to include at least one big one. And I've already cut it from the page, and I've already folded it along the lines, so we could just glue it and have our envelope ready. But I want us to work with it a little bit, and I thought first of all we could line it. We could line it inside with something. So let me check out my collage papers, and I have my tailor-made journals wallpapers here, and I think maybe I'll just take one pack at random. I have the first 3 of her packs, and I'm not sure which one this is, and we can just look for a paper that would kind of look nice picking out here. I would like us to line the part that's going to be visible. I already like this first one, it's so cute. But let me check the others. I think this could work too. These digitals are just so amazing. I love vintage wallpapers, and it's nice too. I don't actually have access to vintage wallpaper. I can never find it. So for me, kits like like this from Lorna are truly a treasure. You know what, guys? I think I'm going to use one of these, because we could spend half an hour just flicking through those beautiful pages, and it wouldn't get us anywhere. I think I like this one. I like these flowers. They have kind of the same color as I have here in my envelope, so let me put these aside for a while. And I'm going to glue them down. Okay, so I only need them glued down to the flap and to the sort of main part, because these are going to be glued down and folded anyway, so I don't have to line them either. And I am using glue stick here because as usual I'm probably going to be sewing around my envelope, so I don't need, I want these flowers to be visible. I don't need it to be glued perfectly, since I'm going to be reinforcing it with the what are my scissors? With, I never seem to be able to find my scissors. Since I'm going to be reinforcing it with machine stitching. So now let me cut around here. Just fold it like this so it's easier. Okay. So how is everyone doing? I hope you are okay. I hope you are having a great start of the week. It's actually Saturday, you know, when I'm filming this, but I think I'm going to upload this video on Monday maybe. So I hope this next week is going to be, it's going to be great for you. I'm actually taking a few days off next week, and I'm going away on a little trip with my boyfriend, which is so exciting. We're going to this beautiful lake that's like an hour, maybe an hour drive from where we are in Krakow. And there shouldn't be, you know, too many people there, so I'm not worried. We're going to a very small town or village even, and we just want, I guess, a little bit of break from the city and from work, so we will be just resting, I guess, and relaxing. Okay, so this is so cute. So you can see, I'm sorry, I think I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me, guys. The allergies are killing me. So you can see how cute it looks when you open the envelope up, and you have those beautiful flowers peeking out. I do want to ink them, ink the edges here so it fits the envelope, because as you can see I've digitally inked all the edges to kind of make my life a bit easier when I'm working with these digitals, because I do like inking. I do like the finished look it gives to my projects, but it does take time, so. Alright, so there's that. What else can we do to make it more our own? Maybe we could do something with this side. So let me check if I have any stamps. If you've seen my previous Junk Journal with me video, I've recently discovered this box of stamps, of postage, vintage postage stamps that I have, and I'm now so inspired to use them. So let me see if I have something small that would fit here. I think I had some, this is small, but maybe, I'm not sure about this green. Let me keep looking. Okay, I have some smaller down here. Looking for some green, I think, to match the green in the irises. This is better, I think. Do I have anything else? This is nice. Could we perhaps use 2 stamps like this? I think this looks nice. Maybe even this. No, let's stick with the flower. Okay, so there is that, but what I think want to do is maybe do some stamping, just some background stamping. So let me take my script stamp from AB Studio, and what ink do I want to use? Maybe my vintage photo for it will do, actually. So where is the top? I think that's it. And just do some script here and there. We do have some writing on this envelope already. I think I'm stamping this upside down. But why don't we add just a little bit more, you know? Okay, I like it. So now I can glue down my stamps, and glue down this one first because it's a little bit torn on the left hand side, and I can cover it up with the other stamp. Just put it over the torn bit. Like this. And maybe I have these like postage looking acrylic stamps, and I thought I could add just a little bit of something, so there are those wavy lines, and maybe some kind of this circle one. I don't know, let's go with this one. And for this, I think I'm going to use, I had it here somewhere, my archival ink. So this is archival ink in color coffee. Okay. Here, over the 2 stamps. Okay. I like it. Do I have a piece of paper to clean this off? Maybe on the side here. And those lines, those wavy lines, where do I want them? Where do I want them? Here, maybe. Okay, I like it. Now what else we can do to this envelope? Like I said, I am going to sew around it with my sewing machine, but I think we need a label. Obviously, I can't seem to be able to make a project without labels, especially Tracy labels. So let me grab my ephemera holder. And let's see what I have here. Let's see. Or maybe this might be too busy. maybe one of these brown ones. I'm just going to try them on, see how they look. I can also try one of these. I have a lot of these and I love them. These are Tracy's Antique. Yeah, I already like it better. Tracy's Antique labels. I don't remember which set I have. She has two, I believe. This is a bit lighter, and I think it fits the inking a little bit better. This one's maybe too big. This one looks nice but too big. No, I think I'm just going to go with the one I have here. Let me ink up the edges so to make sure I don't have any white. Okay, now we could of course just stack it down like this, but I'm thinking first of all I need some more texture, so let me grab some cheesecloth. I should have some right here with some pieces of twine. Okay, let me just mat this label on a piece of cheesecloth. That always does so much, I think, and it really does not require, you know, too much work. I did tea stain my cheesecloth though. I bought a clear white gauze from my pharmacy and I tea stained it, and I think it looks great. Okay, so sticking it down. And I think it will already look more interesting, and it sure does. Do I want anything else? Maybe some music. Let's see. I have a piece of music paper right here. Let me throw out just a piece, and let's see if I want it at all here. Or maybe, you know, this would be too much and this would make it too busy. We'll have to see. But no, I think it's just the right thing to add here. Adds just a little bit of some pattern behind my my label. Sorry, but not too much. Okay. So, where do I want it? Here maybe. I like it, like this. Okay. So let me glue it down. First, and then then I'm going to glue down my label. Just want to make sure I'm putting it in the right spots. Yeah, I think this is okay. Well, really have to do something about this squeaky chair of mine. It's driving me crazy. I hope it's not that bad for you guys. But like I said in my last video, I would love to have a proper desk chair, but I just don't have space for it. I think if I added a big comfortable desk chair here to my little room, I wouldn't be able to take a few steps without bumping into something. Okay, I think I like this. Alright, so yeah, this is pretty. So look guys, it didn't take us more than like what, 10 minutes to do this, and it's already more, you know, more our own, and we still have the beautiful irises that were in the digital originally. So now, what else do I want? I am thinking, I love the sorry silk that I used here on this page. I got it from Perigneons, and I think I'm going to kind of make it a theme sorry silk for this journal, because it's just so pretty. So I thought I could add a piece here up the top with my sewing machine. So let me just cut it so I don't forget when I'm sewing. But I'm wondering, I think I might want some kind of a closure here, and I don't know what I would like. Let me check out. Okay, I have do I have, oh I know, I may have some small pieces of ephemera from Artie Mays in my huge ephemera holder. This one is getting really big, and I'm probably going to have to make myself another ephemera holder very soon. It's going to be my third one. I'm just trying to find something, you know, that I can put here so that I can slip my flap under it and keep it closed. And I don't know what I want. I have these painted butterflies. Oh, but I kind of have them on a very, like a thin paper, so I would probably need to reinforce them. But they have beautiful colors, and I think these come from Digital Curio. Oh, isn't this nice? This pink one. But that might not match my sorry silk. This one would be better. Ooh, decisions. Ooh, I like this one. Okay, so this could be an option. The butterfly. What else do I have here? I have some of these vintage looking pieces of ephemera. Maybe I can find, oh, this, I think these are actually stickers, but no, I'm not loving them. I have those gorgeous Artie Mays tickets, so maybe I could actually use a vintage ticket, like something like this maybe, or come on, maybe this, yeah, like this. And then I would slip my flap just under this. Okay, so this is an option too. Okay, let's see. This is an I'm not, you know, very decisive today. not the decisive kind of dye. Do you have anything pink that I might use? Too big, too small. All right, yeah. Okay. I do have some tickets in my kit, but I just think they might be a bit too busy and blendy because they come from the same collection, so I think I just want to go with something else. Okay, my last option would be my Tim Holtz ephemera. I have this botanical pack, and let me just quickly, very quickly flick through these and see if we have something here. These are nice because they are quite thick, so they would make a good closure. But I'm not sure if I will find, what way does it go? If I will find anything here that would work for me. This is quite pretty. And I don't want to, you know, like try on every single piece that I like. Decision time. I think I like the flower. I'm just always so partial to flowers. I just don't think I like this bit here. So let me just customize this and cut this piece off. It's bothering me a little bit because it would stick out from the bottom of my envelope. Okay, I like this. We're going with this. So I'm going to glue it down, and I'm going to glue just the half of it, so just the half that I am sure is not going to be the part of my closure. So I want this glued down for sure, and this, and a little bit of this here. Yeah, I think that should be enough. We'll see. Of course my envelope isn't even glued down yet, but you know, all in due time. Okay, maybe a little bit higher. Right, so let me just make sure this is stuck here. Now in the meantime, I can't glue my envelope yet because I want to sew around it. Right, but this is what it's going to look like, the sari silk here and the back here. Okay guys, so let me pause you for a moment and sew it, and I'll be back with you in a sec. Okay guys, so here I am back with the finished envelope. So you can see how it looks. I've just done some very light, like peachy colored stitching around here, and this is the front of the envelope. And I changed my mind last minute, and I decided to go with the ticket for the closure, just because when you open the envelope it fits better, sort of it matches better the color of the lining paper that we have inside. And I've just stitched the piece of sari silk, and this goes right here, and the envelope stays closed. Okay, so this is our first piece of ephemera that we took from my digital kit and that we further customized. So now I was thinking we could do something fun with this and these. You got 4 of these in a kit, and this is a seed packet envelope. I designed it, I was inspired to design it by those fun seed packets that you get in Target, I think. We don't have them in Poland, which is a bummer, but I got a couple of them in Happy Mail and I just based these off of them. And you can of course glue this down like this and you have a nice pocket for your journal. But I was thinking we can do something else. I was thinking we could do a little notebook with this as a cover, some kind of a closure here, and yeah, and this would be the inside. So I'm not going to need these flaps, so I'm just going to snip them off. You know, don't worry guys, don't worry when you want to change the purpose sort of the digitals. If you want to make them your own, do what you feel like with them, you know. Okay, so what do I want to do here? I was thinking we could do, let me just use my brain folder. So this is folded well. I thought we could use, maybe going back to Tim Holtz, maybe something like this is our closure. So let me show you what I have in mind. I'm just going to attempt again to find something I like, and something that I like everything in here, but what I mean is something that matches the colors of my envelope, and I think this could actually work. Okay, like this, and maybe could slide like this. This actually work. So I'm thinking aloud, guys, because I have some idea, but I don't know if it's going to work, you know. Well, we will just try it and see what happens. So let me put these guys back right here. And now, so I want my butterfly to kind of be my closure, and I am going to use a metal brad so that, isn't this too close? Let me try to zoom you in a little bit. I hope this is focusing. Is this? Yeah, because this is a small project, so maybe maybe you're going to see it better. So I'm going to use a metal brad to attach it, and then it can slide like this and you can open. I don't know, that's just an idea. Let's see if it works. Let me take my box, and I'm going to use some of the tiny Tim Holtz eyelets. I should have some left. Yeah, I do. Okay. I think these are either Tim Holtz or Prima, but I wouldn't like to use anything too big on my butterfly here. And now I want to make a hole sort of in the middle. Going to put my eyelet through it, and let's see where I want it, because I wanted to close my envelope, but also when I slide it, I want the envelope to sort of open, obviously. So it can't be too much to the right. Let me just take my pokey book, the book that I use to poke holes. And okay, so I think here, let me see this. Okay, I hope this will be a good spot. Just make sure, if you're doing this with me, just make sure you don't poke a hole through through the other side of the envelope, of the pocket. Okay, now going to put my metal brad through the hole, and I'm going to just attach it at the back like this, so my butterfly does slide. And now let's just hope it works. Just 1 second, I don't think I want it attached, so okay, maybe like this. I want it to slide quite comfortably, you know. So now, when the butterfly is facing the left side, the envelope is, or the notebook, this is going to be a notebook, is open, and now it's closed. Okay, that's what I wanted. Or you can even slide the butterfly like this and it closes. How cute is that? So you slide it like this and it opens, you slide it like this and it closes. Okay, that's so cute. So now for the inside we have this. I want to cover this up, so let me look again for some paper from the same set from Lorna that we could line the inside with, that would match sort of the cover of our little notebook. This is pretty, this could work. Yeah, I think I'm going to. These are all so gorgeous. Can't get enough of these. And she has like 3 new packs of these in her shop, which I have to have. So I already have them in my cart on Etsy, and I'm kind of just waiting for the new month and my paycheck so I can purchase them. Okay, so let me, and again I think I'm going to be sewing, so let me use my glue stick. Where's my glue stick? It's here. Let me use my glue stick here so that I can pretty much attach the lining to my inside cover, but I'm going to use this glue, which is more secure for the flap, because I'm probably not going to be sewing through the flap. Just let me smoosh it a little bit with my fingers so it doesn't soak through the paper. And how do I want it? Maybe like this, kind of random. I don't see what I'm doing, but I think this is going to be good. Okay, we will cut off the excess, and of course I am going to save the scraps as per usual. So yeah. Let me cut the excess off here. I love making ephemera. Tell me guys, what's your favorite part of making junk journals, or what's your favorite paper craft? I I don't know if I can answer this question myself actually. I love all the parts of making a journal, maybe not the binding, because the binding is for me the part when the most things can go wrong, you know, like with ephemera, pages, cover, you can always fix things if you mess something up, you can always cover things up, you can do a lot of oops, am I doing this correct? Yeah, you can just do a lot if you mess something up to fix it. And with the binding, well, it has to be done well from the start, you know, from the start to finish, because if the binding isn't good and secure, then your whole work is kind of for nothing, you know. So I don't like the binding just because it's stressing me out. I'm always anxious when I'm doing it, but I take my time with it, you know, and I think that's how I go through it. Okay, so this is so pretty. This is our inside cover, and we covered the brad on the other side. And so what do we want next? I had some sheets of tea stain paper there. Do I have them? Okay, I have them here. So I want to make pages for my notebook. So let me just measure. I'm going to make them just a tad bit shorter and a tad bit narrower than my inside cover. So let's say I want them 6. I need to write this down because I will forget it in a second. Here on this scrap of white paper, I want them 6 centimeters wide and perhaps 9 centimeters tall, which means I want 12 centimeters wide, because I'm going to fold my pages in half. And I actually even have some nice lace imprints on this paper, so this is going to be cute for this little notebook. So how do I want to do this? This is let me maybe do it like this. So I want 12 centimeters here, or no, it doesn't make sense, I think, or does it? I want to use the most of this paper, you know. Okay, it does. So tall, not tall, wide, 12 centimeters. And now, so 12 folded in half. This is going to be like this, and 9, they are going to be all like this. So I have 3 sheets with this, which is a good number. And I also have this, so I could make some smaller pages. So let me maybe cut it at 10. Maybe just one. I don't want it too thick, because then it's not going to. Okay, let me check how it does, because then if I have it too thick, then my closure won't be able to hold it actually, so that wouldn't be good. I want maybe 3 sheets. Folded in half is actually enough, because then we have 12, is it? Yeah, 12 sides of this little cute little notebook. Okay, just composing the signature here. Let me just clean the edges a little bit. You really need a new paper cutter. I've had mine for well over a year, and I bought it very, very cheap in a local shop. At the beginning, you know, well, I still buy cheap supplies because sometimes I just can't afford craft supplies, but at the beginning, especially when I started with making journals, I was only buying those cheap things so that I could check if they, you know, worked for me, and if they did, then I would buy a more, I don't know, professional one. So I think it's time to buy a better cutter, or at least, you know, a new one. Okay, so we have our pages. We have our pages, yeah. And do we want something for the inside, like little pockets? Yeah, I think we do. Do I have some? Oh, I have a piece of vellum here, and I could actually make, it could make a cute pocket, or maybe, yeah, I think I want it like this. So let me make it a bit narrower. So this is going to be like a side tag. Here, I want it to cut here. And I'm going to use my trusty edge punch that gives me this delicate lace border to make it even a little bit more interesting. This is one of these things, this punch that I bought very cheap, because I know border punches can be quite expensive, but I found it quite cheap and decided to try it. It was my first one and I love it, and I've been using it ever since, so this worked so well. So you know, you can definitely craft with cheaper supplies. It's just sometimes, like with the paper cutter or with my like hole punches, or with the tool that I used for my eyelets, I used to have very cheap ones too, and then I invested in a crocodile, and it made all the difference. So for me, because I use a lot of eyelets in my work and I punch through a lot of thick board, like while doing my covers, this made all the difference, and this was definitely an investment. I had to save money for some time to be able to afford it, to afford the crocodile, but it was so worth it, and I've been using it so much ever since, so that was definitely a good investment. So there is that, and maybe on the other side, do I have any vellum left? Or yeah, I do. Here it is, and I'm going to make a pocket on this side with the same punch so that the two kind of fit together. Okay. Punch. and I'm gluing it with my wet glue for now, but like I said, I'm probably going to be sewing around these covers, so the stitching will reinforce it, so I'm not putting too much glue here. Okay. Alright, this is cute. Yeah, so I think I could now stitch my pages, and I'm going to run a straight stitch on my sewing machine through the middle here, so that I attach the pages, and I'm also going to zigzag around the covers to just add some decoration and to reinforce my tack spots and pockets. And then we can decorate some of these pages a little bit. So yeah, so stay tuned, I will be back with you in a sec. Okay guys, here I am back to you. Sorry for the shaky tripod. So here is how our notebook is looking so far. We have a fun closure, then it opens up. As you can see, I've used again a very pale thread to stitch it. We have a tack spot, side tack spot here, then we have our cute little pages stitched through the middle, and a little pocket on the back, and then it closes like this, and this is the back, and it's so cute. Okay, so maybe let's do some stamping. Here is my scripty stamp to decorate the pages. I'm trying to, okay, maybe like this. Just some stamping here and there, kind of tie the whole thing together. Okay, a little bit here as well. And I also have these lines, this stamp. I haven't tried it yet, so maybe I'll try it on a separate piece of paper. I'm wondering how this will work. I just want some kind of messy, ooh, this is nice. Want some messy lines maybe on some of the pages here, so that there's some spot for journaling. How cute is that? Okay, maybe some here as well. Yeah, it says name and address here as well, so it can be used to note down some address info, or just, you know, to journal a little bit. Okay, I think that's all I want to do when it comes to stamping, and I think we're almost done here. This is cute. I don't want to bulk it up too much, but what could we have in the pockets? Maybe we could actually add one of my faux cuts in one of the pockets. So let me cut this one out, and I think, yeah, there's a lilac here too, so it's going to fit. So this is a fun piece of ephemera. I love faux cuts. So I obviously had to have some in my own kit. Let me ink it up on the back, just in case you someone, I mean, would like to use it for journaling and not for collaging. So this can go here, and here maybe could actually add some from this pack from Tim Holtz, maybe a nice flower that someone could then use to decorate the notebook or the journal. Okay, so I'm not sure, this is maybe too bulky. So let me stick with one. Okay guys, so I think this is it, and I think this is it for today's video too. We will certainly be doing some more ephemera very soon, but so far let me just show you what we did today. So first we made the envelope. This is the back, this is the front, and we collaged, we added stamps and some stamping, the label, some stamping in the background, some cheesecloth here, there is a closure with this vintage ticket, some sari silk, it opens up, we have a gorgeous lining paper from Lorna, and the envelope is ready to be used. So this was fun. And then this, again made from one of my seed packets from my kit, made into a little notebook. So we have this cute closure with the butterfly that you just slide like this to open it. We have a nice lining inside, a tuck here with some beautiful flower that can be used to further decorate this little piece, and some pages with stamping all over them, and then a pocket in the back with a faux tea card. So it closes like this and stay closed, which I'm so happy about. Okay guys, so I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found some inspiration as to how you can use digital kits and actually still, you know, add your own character to them and make them your own. And I hope you will join me in my next video very soon, where we will probably be working more on our Pastel Blossoms journals. So I will see you very soon in the next one. Bye!